How did you come up with your signature outfit? I don't know what you're talking about. This is a common misconception I need to break. People keep saying like, why are you wearing the same clothes every day? I seriously don't know what you're talking about. Maybe they look similar. This is my other hat. Does it look the same? No. It's totally different. Okay, I have this hat, has different words, slightly different shade of blue, and I have this hat. Totally different picture. And then shirts. You guys are like, you wear the same shirt every day. I don't know what you're talking about. Look at these. Do these look like the same shirt? No, look at this collar is like a whole inch shorter than this collar. Okay? Stop saying that. I don't wear the same clothes every day. They're totally different clothes. I seriously don't understand it. Okay, now it's 2 o'clock, so let's get started with our lesson. Today we're going to learn about the form a o hada. The way to make it is you take a descriptive verb stem and then you conjugate it just like normal, like you would for the you form. So hada would become he, and then you attach hada to the end. This form is another way to say that someone seems descriptive verb. So this could be happy. This could be seems like they want to eat pizza. It seems like they are jealous. It seems like they're scared. In Korean, it is said that you can never know 100% what another person is thinking or what they want or what they're feeling. But in English, it doesn't affect the way that we speak. I could say that I want to eat pizza and you want to eat pizza and Billy also wants to eat pizza. But in Korean, that sort of usage is actually awkward. It's actually incorrect to use a descriptive verb that's describing someone's wants or feelings about a third party. And by third party, I mean anyone that's not you or the person you're directly talking with, because you can't know what that person wants or what that person feels. You can't say Charsu is sad because you don't know that. You could see Charsu walk down and Charsu's crying, but you can still not say Charsu is sad. You could, however, say, I think Charsu is sad. Charsu looks sad. Or Charsu seems sad. Or even Charsu said he is sad, but you cannot directly state someone else's feelings or wants. So let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. So here are 2 different sentences. Pardon the spacing. 저는 가고 싶어요. I want to go. This sentence is 100% accurate. However, this next sentence is actually wrong. 철수는 가고 싶어요. Because you cannot know 100% what Charsu wants or what Charsu is feeling. These forms also show intent. So if you're going to say, 나도 갈래, I'm going to go too, I want to go too. That's also your feeling. So I could not say, 철수는 갈래요. Well, that's Charsu's feeling. That's what Charsu wants or doesn't want. That's on him. I can't assume that. So you could not use these forms also when you're talking about a third person. Any descriptive verb that expresses somebody's feelings also applies to this. This form is necessary anytime you're expressing someone else's desires or feelings or wants, because you can never know 100% what that person feels. When you take a descriptive verb and you change it into a conjugated descriptive verb and you attach hada, what you're actually doing is you're changing a descriptive verb into an action verb. If we take this grammar form, 싶다 by itself is just a descriptive verb. But when we change it to 싶어 하다, what it actually is now is an action verb. If we take the verb 슬프다, to be sad, this is a descriptive verb. If we use it with our new form, we can get 슬퍼 하다. This is an action verb. This form often translates as to seem or even to feel, to act outwardly like, outwardly. So if you say 철수는 슬퍼해요, you can also translate this as just to appear, because you're saying he appears by his actions, by the way he looks, by the way he's talking, by everything, he appears to be descriptive verb. Because of that, technically, you're making an assumption, your own assumption, based on the outward appearance of someone else. That's why it translates naturally as to seem. So if we have 고 싶다, like from before, 고 싶다 becomes 고 싶어 하다. Normally this form combines without a space. 싶어 하다 is an exception. This one there's a space. So what can we do with an action verb that we cannot do with a descriptive verb? You can make commands or negative commands with action verbs, but you can't with the descriptive verb. So let me give you an example. 슬퍼하지 마세요. Don't be sad. You could not say, though, 슬프지 마세요. This sounds very awkward, and it's wrong. You cannot make commands out of descriptive verbs. But there are 3 descriptive verbs which are commonly used to make commands anyway. There are probably a couple more. 건강하다, to be healthy. 건강하세요, be healthy. 행복하다, to be happy. 행복하세요, be happy. 아프다, to hurt or to be sick. 아프지 마세요, don't be sick, don't be hurt. So these are exceptions. These are also the exact same form originally, but these ones are so commonly used. It actually is totally fine to use them for yourself too, but that's where they originally came from. To appear as if someone 좋다, likes something. A couple verbs will actually change their translation when used in this form. 예쁘다, to be pretty, and 귀엽다. 예뻐하다 and 귀여워하다. What these verbs are used for is actually to say that you adore someone. Treat them with a lot of love and affection. So that's what these ones mean. 예뻐하다 and 귀여워하다. And it's also okay to use any of these verbs with the first and second person. However, it sounds a little bit awkward and it's less common. Now let's do some example sentences so you can actually see how this is really used. 영희 씨는 새를 싫어해요. 영희 doesn't like birds. 영희 씨는 새를 싫어해요. So 영희 doesn't like 싫어해요, birds. If you make a mistake and you want to say sorry, 미안해, I'm sorry. Well, you can't say someone else is feeling sorry because that's their feeling. So you can't say 철수도 미안해요. 철수 is also sorry. He has to say that himself. So let's take 미안하다, a descriptive verb, and change it into an action verb. And we get 미안해 하지 마세요. Don't feel sorry. 미안해 하지 마세요. Don't be sorry. 철수 씨가 저를 무서워해요. 철수 씨가 저를 무서워해요. So 철수 seems to be afraid of me. 철수 is scared of me. 철수's afraid of me. 강아지가 자꾸 나가고 싶어해요. The dog keeps wanting to go outside. 강아지가 자꾸 나가고 싶어해요. The dog keeps wanting to go out. 다들 저를 부러워해요. Everyone is jealous of me. 다들, everyone. This is more of a casual, informal, only usage word that means 다, everyone, 들, 저를 부러워해요. Everyone's jealous of me. 다들 저를 부러워해요. Everyone's jealous of me. 이런 날씨는 북극곰도 추워해요. 이런 날씨는 북극곰도 추워해요. Even polar bears are 추워해요 because 춥다 is a feeling, to feel cold, so they seem to be cold. They appear to be cold. Even polar bears seem to be cold in this kind of weather. 이런 날씨는 북극곰도 추워해요. Okay. 동생이 배고파해서 라면을 끓여줬어요. 동생이 배고파해서, 배고프다, to be hungry, so 배고파하다. My younger sibling seemed hungry, so I boiled him, or her, ramen. So I made some ramen for my younger sibling because they seemed hungry. Or you can just say because they were hungry. 동생이 배고파해서 라면을 끓여줬어요. My younger sibling looked or appeared hungry, so I cooked them, I boiled them literally, some ramen. 학생들이 지루해해서 일찍 끝났어요. 지루해해서, because the students seem to be, I'm guessing they are, 지루하다, bored. So I, or someone else, ended it, the class, early, because the students seemed bored. 학생들이 지루해해서 일찍 끝났어요. So the teacher ended class early because the students seemed bored. 아이가 동생을 예뻐해요. The child, 동생, younger sibling, 예뻐하다, to adore someone. So the child adores their younger sibling. 아이가 동생을 예뻐해요. That is the end of our lesson today. Thank you everyone for coming, and I will see you guys again next time. 그럼 다음에 또 봐.